Well, guys, welcome back to Carmen Farms. A lot has happened since wheat harvest. Well, actually, yeah, not a lot. We've gotten little rain. Enough to keep the corn green. Well, some of it green. A lot of it's already burned up. But enough to make weeds grow. I know right now you can't really see them kind of in the cleanest part of the field at the moment, but we're spraying some wheat stubble. I think this is the only one I got to worry about spraying right now. Everything else, I couldn't really see much was in them, so that's a good thing. I really didn't want to spray this one, but they were starting to get enough of these areas across it that we needed to go ahead and clean it up and take care of it. So that's what we're doing. Otherwise, we're taking care of summer fallow. Gotten a lot of that under decent control. Some of it, I don't know, again, some of the stuff that we're spraying, I'm just trying to hold off until we absolutely need to. You know, some of the edges, but yet it's not terrible. So, it's a couple of the fields I just sprayed the edges on, but, so, yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing. Trying to keep all the irrigation wells running. That has been a challenge, so, but, kind of going through a ditch. That down there is where I had crossed, but it is, I'm a little bit fuller than the last time I crossed there, so we're going to come down here where it's not as muddy. Because like I said, we did get a little bit of rain. Actually, this field, I think, got more rain than most of the area because the cornfield looks pretty decent. It only makes sense why the weeds would be growing. Although those things can grow, I don't really know what they can grow on. Moisture from the air, I guess. I really don't know, but they seem to grow fine. Oh. Anyways, we're going to keep on spraying. I think I got to go work on an irrigation system later today. So we'll see how that goes. I pretty much know what it is, but it's just a matter of getting to it, so you'll see that later. But for now, we're going to continue spraying, getting this done. Alright, we got the spraying done earlier today, or second load, did a couple other things, got another well running. Now we're getting ready to walk into this irrigated circle. It's like the third one from the pivot, so it's a long ways in there. I found the wagon, because I'm not sure if it's the center drive, or if it's the contactor. So it's one of those two. I'm going to take it all with me in there and start opening up some stuff and see what I find. And it might be that I just replace them both just because I'm in there and can get out. So I guess I've already made a path so the wagon will go across the rows, but then once we get across, we're going to be walking right down the row, because that seemed to be the easiest way to do it at the moment, especially pulling the wagon. And even if not pulling the wagon, that would still be the easiest way with pulling all the other stuff. So we'll see how this goes. I may not have made my path wide enough. So we'll get in there and we'll see you there. All right, made it in here. It's a long walk. I'm gonna take this top off and see if any of the wires are burnt, see what it looks like. That will give me a pretty good idea. I really think it's the contactor that's up there in that little box. But I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and look at it just to kind of get an idea. Okay, well, I changed that up there. It seemed really suspicious. After looking at this and looking at that, I'm questioning if it was this. Now, this could have caused that to go out, but normally when these motors go out, it generally, you can tell down here. But I didn't have the voltmeter. Should have grabbed that. But also, I was gonna just replace it, but I realized my hammer that needed to knock some of this stuff loose. Apparently it fell out of the wagon somewhere. So I think the plan is we're gonna push the wagon so it's out of the water's path, and then go turn it on. And if it moves, great. We'll come back out, we'll pull the wagon back in or out. And if it doesn't move, well, then we're gonna replace the motor. And hopefully on the way back out, I'll find my hammer. That's the plan. All right, we're back. Turned it on. Nothing happened. It still kicked off. So, I'm pretty certain it's this one because it's the one that's out of alignment. And so when I say alignment, the system's nice and straight. But up until this tower, everything's either forward or backwards, depending which way I run it. And considering this one has never moved, and it's been that far out of alignment, I would determine that it's this one. I suppose it could be the next one down, but because if that one doesn't move, then this one wouldn't move either, theoretically. But where that one's moved far enough, this one should have been kicking on and it wasn't. So this all feels kind of warm now after I tried, which makes me think that it had tried. Obviously nothing moved, so I guess that's what we're gonna work on. Oh yeah, and I found my hammer. Yeah, it fell out of the wagon, but at least it fell where I could find it. All right, got that one on. After a little more inspection, I think actually what I realized happened was the gear box locked up, because I can't wiggle that at all. And I can on this one. I'm pretty certain other ones, there's just a little wiggle. There is no wiggle. So if that locked up, that makes sense why the electric didn't burn up. I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner, but I do know the rest of it's free because I was able to turn them. Things were moving, or make things move a little bit. So that's good. So hopefully I didn't burn anything else up there. But we should be ready to go. So we'll make the long haul back out, see if we can start it. If we can get it going, then I gotta come back out here and unplug all the nozzles. But if it doesn't get going, I think I'm making a phone call to have them come out and work on it for me, or see if there's something I'm missing. So, all right, out we go. We made it. It was a challenge. We got out. Let's hope we get. Yeah. All right. She's running. It moved. Everything's moving. That's good. So I guess we're gonna go unplug nozzles. Hopefully I can beat the sun going down fast.